So who's right? According to the American Atheist Association, there's no real reason to believe that there was a historical Jesus. He didn't exist. So says the board of directors, or current member of the board of directors, Frank Zinler, providing arguments that Jesus never actually even existed. In contrast, Bart Ehrman is a respected biblical scholar. He identifies himself as a former believer. He is no longer a Christian in any sense of the word, according to his own testimony. But he says this. Have a listen.
In the crowds you all run around with, it's commonly thought that Jesus did not exist. Let me tell you, once you get outside of your conclave, there's nobody who, this is not even an issue for scholars of antiquity. It is not an issue for scholars of antiquity. There is no scholar in any college or university in the Western world who teaches classics, ancient history, New Testament, early Christianity, any related field, who doubts that Jesus existed. Now, that is not...
Now, this is speaking at the Freedom from Religion lecture in 2014, Chapel Hill. This is 2 years after he wrote his book. Let me just lead you to the conclusion, 53:10 on the video here, see what he says to finish up.
If you want to go where the evidence goes, I think that atheists have done themselves a disservice by jumping on the bandwagon of mythicism, because, frankly, it makes you look foolish to the outside world.
Okay, so we have sort of two perspectives here. We have the American Atheist Association, who has this sort of more mystical perspective of the historical Jesus. Bart Ehrman suggesting perhaps the evidence is much clearer in the scholarly circles for a historical Jesus. He's saying this as a non-believer. So I guess in the popular, YouTube circles, in the popular Google circles, maybe you've heard people say Jesus doesn't exist. But if you're a thinker and go with the scholars, check out what they say.